didn't like about a certain candidate so that we could help them, find the right person and the best person for that position that they're trying to fill. And as far as candidates go, we also get feedback from them and figure out exactly how they felt. Because, we want to know how each person feels about the position so that we can better, fit them to a job that they're looking to start working in. You know what I mean? I mean, if a candidate didn't like a job for a certain reason, we want to know why so that we can better help them find the job that they're looking for that could be a good fit for them.
Yeah, I mean, even in today's climate, I would guess that, let's take the example of person A who all of a sudden found themselves to be unemployed after 20 years of doing
Right.
X, Y, Z. They go on into an interview. I mean, they might present themselves well and so forth.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do.
Hopefully.
And then, you want to make sure that, they're not just doing this because, the unemployment benefits have just run out and so forth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That it's a good fit for both them and the company.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what
and
I mean?
that's very important to us because, we want to make sure that the candidate and the client are both happy and both have exactly what they're looking for. And if the candidate is a no, we give them that feedback also. We're always, honesty is the best policy, and that's with anything. And we're always honest with all of our candidates and all of our clients. If a candidate isn't chosen for a certain position, we tell them that we tell them that the client decided to move forward with somebody else, and we let them know why. We always give them feedback and stuff like that, specific feedback, so that they can take that, that information and use it as constructive criticism, so they can take that information to better themselves and, hopefully do better and improve themselves for future interviews. So either way, like I said before, my goal, the whole point of my job is to help people. So I'm going to help them in any way that I can, even if it ends up just being, help for like future interviews and stuff like that and advice in that way. That's fine. At least at the end of the day, I'm able to help them.
How? I got to tell you, I'm Mr. Grumpy. You have spoken to me, outside of this radio show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm Mr. One sentence email. I'm Mr. Leave me alone. Bye. Don't talk to me. That's the way I am. Very effective at it too, by the way. So let me ask you a question. How do you? I don't know how do you deal with the emotional aspect of this? I mean, you're telling a candidate that, excuse me, but you don't fit for this position.
Yeah.
That must be extremely hard.
It is. For me, personally, I'm, I guess, a pretty sensitive person. I feel, I feel bad for candidates if they don't get the position, especially if they're really excited about it. It is sad, but like I said, if I can help them in some way, I'm happy. Our candidates appreciate any kind of help that we can give them. So they're appreciative of it, and it makes me feel good that at the end of the phone call they're telling me, thank you so much, I really appreciate your time, I appreciate your help. That is better than nothing to me. As long as I can help them in some way, that's my goal. So as long as I can do that, I'm good.
Okay, now let's take the flip side of this.
Okay.
Now you're come on, let's be serious now. Do you feel a little bit like, like Oprah or something when you call someone and let them know they just got a position? Do you have that little Oprah moment?
I guess so.
You know what I mean, right? Here you are. You're actually now calling someone up and saying, listen, the path of your life has just changed. You just got this great new job. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, that must be exciting to do those types of phone calls.
It's really exciting. I love that. It's really exciting to be able to tell them that and have them, really excited. It's great, especially if they've been out of work for a while. I just placed somebody who's been out of work since August, and it's been hard for him and his family. And the fact that I could get him a job now and help him out and help his family out. He was so happy and so appreciative, and that definitely made me feel great.
I mean, I guess that's the good moment in life. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, of course.
That you just made a difference. And I guess that's where you guys, you and let's give another, information out regarding your contact information, your company and so forth. I guess that's really what, gets you guys motivated and so forth.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's no other job that you can get high like that from, like, placing a candidate.
Yeah, call them up and say, hey, listen, you just got this position.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do next? Hopefully go to work.
I know, it's great.
Hopefully show up that first day.
Yeah, hopefully.
You know what I mean? Okay, so you know me. I have to ask the question.
Sure.
Have you ever had that happen to you?
Have what happened to me?
Where someone got a position, they got a job, but they never showed up.
Oh, not yet. No,
Cool.
I have not had that happen. There are candidates that get multiple offers.
Uh-huh.
And obviously can only accept one.
Right.
There are, some that take counter offers, which are never good, ever.
Yeah, okay, now let's talk about that for a second.
That's never a good thing.
Okay, now let's talk about that for a second. That's very interesting. Okay, so I decide that, one day that I want to go to company XYZ, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're going to pay me an ungodly sum of money to do nothing. Okay?
Uh-huh. Okay.
So all of a sudden now, my company comes to me and says, Glenn, we really like the fact that you do nothing good here. So we want to keep you here because, you basically do nothing, but you're very well at doing nothing. Mm-hmm. How do you tell them? I mean, something, if they stay, I feel like they have you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a slap in the face. If they thought that you were worth it,
yeah,
they would have done that a long time ago. Before you threatened to, leave their company and make their life even harder.
Yeah, all of a sudden, then they got to figure out, well, do I let this person go? I mean, can I get someone better?
Yeah, exactly.
Should I explore this?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Can I get someone better? I guess, and the company probably thinks to themselves, can I get someone better cheaper? I guess is their tactic.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I guess it all depends on the game and so forth.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And see how much person A is willing to do COBOL for me as opposed to person B who's already doing COBOL for me. Do I let him go, or keep him here?
Right.
And so
and
forth.
80%,
yeah.
80% of the people that take counteroffers are looking for a new job again in 4 months.
Really? I never knew that statistic. That's pretty interesting to know that.
Yeah.
So this is the Tech Show. I'm your host, Glenn Hahn. Telephone number is 609-447-0236. Heard on Philadelphia area, 1460 AM, and also through the internet at Wi-Fi AM 1460.com. We've been talking to Ashleigh. Ashleigh, let's give your contact information again and your website.
Okay. My website is workbridgeassociates.com. And my phone number, which is the best way to reach me, is 215-209-0100. And my email is Ashleigh, ASHLEIGH, GRAVES, at Workbridge, A for Associates.com.
And you're really starting to see a resurgence in the IT job market for this year.
Absolutely.
Across all industries, not just and so forth. Do you think that the people, you guys, do you think the people out there who, do you feel that the people who are contacting you are prepared? Do they have their resumes all set? Do you guys provide any sort of additional services for that, or do you help them kind of shine it up and so forth?
Most of the people that we talk to, most of the candidates that we have, they're prepared. Their resumes are awesome. They look great. But we always offer suggestions. Mm-hmm. We are always helping them out to better improve their resumes. Sure. And sometimes we'll have candidates. I had a candidate sit with me for a while one time and ask me specifically how they should change their resume and what they need to do to improve it. And that's another thing. Like I had said, my goal is to help people. So even if I can just help them, polish up their resume, that's good for me. So yeah, we definitely help people out with that as well.
So I guess for me, the first thing you would say is kill the whole radio thing and basically remove COBOL off the resume, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some free advice here tonight, Aaron. Okay. Ashleigh, so the $100,000 question. Did you enjoy your experience tonight on the radio?
I did.
Cool.
It was great. Cool. I really enjoyed it.
Now, we are looking for the official recruiter for the tech show. Can I make you that?
I would love to be the official recruiter.
Okay, so right now, Workbridge Associates Ashleigh will be the official recruiter of the show. We're hoping really to have you back, say, every 2-3 months.
That would be awesome. I would be honored.
Okay, glad, because this way, like I said, we actually would like to provide a service to our listeners and kind of point them to the, to help them improve their 2011.
Yep, and I would love to have the opportunity to help all of your listeners. And just to add, our service is free to candidates. So anybody out there that's listening that's looking for a job in IT, give me a call.
Sounds great. So here we have the official recruiting firm of the tech show, Ashleigh. Okay, and we'll have you back. We'll try to get you back towards the end of March, beginning of April.
Sure, that would be great.
Okay. So come on, one more plug before we go tonight. Okay.
Okay. Our website is workbridgeassociates.com. Go check us out, and our phone number is 215-209-0100. Just call that number and ask for Ashleigh. And my email is Ashleigh, ASHLEIGH, .graves, at workbridgeassociates.com.
Sounds great. I'm glad that you enjoyed your experience tonight on the radio. And
thanks for having me.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. I thank you so much for working with us and working with our listening audience tonight. And actually,
sure.
I'm putting up with me for the last couple of weeks when we would talk, and so forth before the show.
It was my pleasure.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot, Ashleigh. You have a great night, okay?
Thank you. Thanks, Glenn. You too.
Thank you so much. And you guys take care, okay?
All right. You too.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Thanks. Bye.
So this has been the Tech Show. This is